Hello guys, good evening. Welcome to my channel. So today I am here with the class 24 of Fssai initiative and current affairs part. So today we are going to discuss two topics. So the first topic is food additives. So it is one of the important concept which is not only important for any other exam but also for FSI assistant examination. So we are going to see what are additives and the types that are used in the real time as food additives. And the current affairs part is Indian Honey Alliance. So honey was in the news for more instances because of some adulteration issues, and I have also dealt with many processes that are needed to check the quality of the honey, and these things have been explained in previous classes. So if you haven't watched the previous classes, you can watch them in my channel because I've created a separate playlist called as FSSI classes. So from there you can get access to the all the previous videos, and also the PDFs will be uploaded in the Telegram group. So this is the brief introduction. So before proceeding to the class, so please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get all the notification. So and whenever I start a new classes, the notification will reach you. And one more thing, I have started a new class called as computer aptitude, which is very important for all the banking exams. So if you are involved in such kind of banking exams, you can also access those things in the playlist in my YouTube channel. So today, now let us start the first class. So food additives. Food additives are the substances added to food or preserve flavor or enhances taste, appearance, and other qualities. For example, preserving food by pickling with vinegar, salting, preserving sweets, or using sulfur dioxide as with wines. Food additives may be or both natural or artificial. So this is important. So there are also food additives which are natural in nature. So that thing has to be known here. And these are the several examples for food additives. So to regulate these additives and uniform consumers, each additive is assigned a unique number called as E number. So please remember this, which is used in Europe for all approved additives. This numbering scheme has now been adopted and extended by the Codex Alimentarius Commission to internationally identify all additives regardless of whether they are approved for use. So please remember this. So E number. E number was used in Europe, okay, for approved additives. So since this was very successful and was eye-catching for everyone, Codex Alimentarius. So I have discussed this about in my previous classes. So Codex Alimentarius decided that why can't we use this E number worldwide, so that there will be a uniform thing throughout the world for food additives. So they adopted this system. So E number are all prefixed by E, but countries outside Europe use only the number. This is also important. So E means Europe, right? So it was used in Europe. Now the number is adopted by all of them, but except the E letter is not used, but without any prefix of E. So this is the major difference between E number that will be used in Europe and other countries. So you have in this slide you have to remember these things. That is E number. So E number was present in Europe. After seeing this, Codex Alimentarius to bring uniformity throughout the world thought of adopting this and adopted it. So in other countries, E numbers are used, but only the numbers are used. The prefix E is not used. So that is the major difference. So next, these are the food additives E numbers. So let us see now. 100 to 199 food colors. Examples are 131 patent, blue V, and aluminum. See, the examples are not required, but you can remember just to see them. Okay, and these numbers are also not required. So this slide is only for your reference. Okay, 200 to 99 preservatives, 300 to 399 antioxidants, 400 to 499 thickeners, 500 to 599 acidity regulators, 600 to 699 flavors enhancers, 700 to 1000 sweeteners, foaming agents, and gases. So these are the standards that has been set up by the E number, that is Codex Alimentarius Commission, which has been adopted throughout the world to bring uniformity. So these things will not be asked in the examination and all. So this slide was to give you a reference how these E numbers will look, and how with what type of food additives are present in these E numbers, and the sum of the example. You can also see vitamin C is also an example for antioxidants, and agar agar. Agar agar is widely used, so comes at a 499. Cellulose starch is also used, and calcium chloride. These are the several types of examples for additives. Okay. Now, so now let us see various other terminologies. So here we saw about food additives. Now there are other terminologies used in this field. So let us see which of the what are the definitions of other terminologies. So acidulants are chemical compounds that confer a tart, sour, or acidic flavor to food to enhance the perceived sweetness of the food. So it increases the sourness. So you would have eaten Haldiram's Kata Meeta, right? So in this you can see you can also taste both sour and sweet. So some kind of acidulants may be used in this dish so that to get the perceived sweetness of the food, to have a different food taste. And next one is acidity regulator, are used to alter and control the acidity or alkalinity on a specific level. So you know pH scale. So 0 to 7 to 14. So this is acidic in nature, this is in basic in nature, and exact 7 it is neutral in nature. So this is the major difference in a pH scale. So inadequate control of the pH can result in the growth of undesirable bacteria in the product that could be a potential health hazard. So if the pH increases or decreases, so there it can be both the way. So then there will be undesirable bacteria in the product. So acidity regulators can be used. Okay, so acidity regulators, this is not like using the normal tablets for acidity of humans. This is with respect to the food, not with respect to humans. Okay, the next one is anti-caking agents, are additives that are added to these foods so that the powder or granules do not become clumpy or sticky together. So in some of the things you can see like different. So while preparing some duff and all for idli or dosa, while mixing you will get some granules like thing, right, when the flour is not mixed properly. So to avoid that, anti-caking agents are used. You may ask, sir, what is the use of this? Like in household things it is okay, but in restaurants and all they will be doing it in a large scale, and also in cake factory and all they need these anti-caking agents so that there won't be any granules present in the dish, which if it is present then it won't satisfy the customer. That's why some of the anti-aging agents are natural, such as bentonite, while other are manufactured from natural sources like silicon dioxide. So no need to remember these things, just remember what is anti-caking agents. The next one is anti-foaming agents. It reduce or prevent foaming in foods, whereas foaming agents do the reverse. So like in some of the foods the foam arises during some reaction. So to avoid that, the anti-foaming agents can be used, which is very helpful because it is not harmful to human health also, and it reduces the foaming content, which increases the look of the dish. So the next one is antioxidants. So for example, vitamin C are preservatives by inhibiting the degradation of food by oxygen. So if you can see, when the food is kept out for in the air for longer time, then the taste and also the appearance of the food changes. So by adding antioxidants like vitamin C, it can help for avoiding those kind of situation. So bulking agents such as starch are additives that increases the bulk of the food without affecting its taste. So in local language we can see it is called as soda, baking soda. So when this is put to idli or dosa, then you can see the size of the food increases and also the softness increases. So for that, bulking agents are used. Then colorings. Colorings are added to food to replace color lost during preparation or to make food more attractive. So this is nothing but to increase the coloring. So in some of the cakes and all, you can see the colorings are used to increase the attractiveness of the cake. Next, fortifying agents. We have spoken this many times. Vitamins, minerals, and dietary supplements to increase the nutritional value. So please, this is wrong. The spelling is wrong. Please adjust with this. And so fortifying agents, vitamins, minerals, dietary supplements to increase the nutritional value. Color retention agents. In contrast to colorings, color retention agents are used to preserve the food's existing color. See, this is A food and this is B food. Both will lose color. So here the color retention agents will be used in A but not in B. So after using this, then the natural color of the A will remain, but here the natural color of the B will go. Then colorings or the colorant will be used here, but still you will not get the natural look, right? whatever it is, the natural look cannot be same like a artificial look. So the natural look will be more attractive and also more tastier, whereas the artificial colorants, though it may be tastier, but the attractiveness is not so high. So for to avoid those things of situation, coloring retention agents are used, which can be a direct solution by applying it before itself so that the color will not go. So this is the major difference. Now, the next sentence is emulsifiers. It allows water and oil to remain mixed together in emulsion in a mayonnaise, ice cream, etc. So it is nothing but it allows water and oil to be together, because both of them does not stay in a single place. They try to move away. If you have not seen, you can try it. So likewise, emulsifiers help in them. Flavors are additives that give food a particular taste or smell and may be derived from natural ingredients or created artificially. So it is nothing but a taste or providing taste or smell. That is the major difference. Glazing agents provide ashy appearance or protective coating to food. So ashy means like you can see whenever you burn a wooden piece, then you get ash, right? So likewise, it gives a ashy appearance, though not in the color of black, not in the color of coal, but still it will be ashy in appearance. Okay. Humectants prevents food from dying out. So these terms are very important because they can be a direct question. So what are humectants? So if you know the definition, then you can say prevent food from drying out means it helps to retain the moisture content. So that is the major difference. Tracer gas allows the package integrity. Testing prevents food from being exposed to atmosphere, thus guaranteeing shelf life. So in a Lay's packet and all, you can see they would have fixed nitrogen. So more amount of nitrogen will be present instead of chips itself. So the chips quantity will be less, but the amount of nitrogen will be more in that. So this acts as a preservative. It increases the lifespan and also the taste of the dish. Okay. Preservatives percent or inhibit spoilage of food due to fungi, bacteria, and other microorganisms. So preservatives is nothing but to protect the food. Packaging, bisphenols, PFC are additives used in manufacturing of packaging. So these are the packaging materials that will be used to protect the food. So for example, for any packet foods or the packet foods, these kind of packets can be used so that there won't be any harmful consequences if human consume this. So this was the today's classes, because this was kind of full of definition of classes, but this is very important for other examination. So now let us see the current affairs part. Honey makers collaborate to form Honey Alliance. So what is this Honey Alliance? So this news was on June 25, 2021. So let us see what is this Honey Alliance, because as I said in the beginning, there was controversies with respect to honey because it did not pass many of the tests. So if you want to know which are all tests did the honey makers did not pass, you can go to my previous videos and watch the other videos to know about this. So now let us see what is this Honey Alliance. So Indian honey makers, including Dabur, Patanjali, Baidyanath Laboratories and Hitkari, in addition to advisory firm Consortia, have collaborated to form an Indian Honey Alliance, which they said was aimed at dealing with adulteration and to provide direction to implement the best industry practices. So it is not government. So it is private in nature. So all the honey makers have formed an association called as Indian Honey Alliance with the advisory of Consortia. So the objective is to deal with the adulteration. This is the main point. The development comes after 6 months after the CSE, that is the NGO, said samples of 10 leading Indian honey products were found to be adulterated with sugar syrup, which the manufacturer denied. The report led to the food regulator FSSAI stating that it will consider reviving standards and regulation of packaged honey sold in the country. So due to this, the FSSAI had brought out many rules. So due to this fear, the Indian honey makers, to avoid this, they started an Indian Honey Alliance, so that they promised that they would act against adulteration and would provide pure honey to each and every people who will consume it in India. So this was the news current affairs, guys. So I guess this class was interesting. So if you like my video, please like it and share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel, because I can see many of the viewers of my channel haven't subscribed but still are watching the content. So in return, you can just click the subscribe button and also the bell icon. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you.